What's the energy today? We've got ghosted, mystery, social media reversed, and surrender. So I feel like maybe you got rid of all your social media accounts and people are wondering, where the heck are you? What happened? But I think you did this because you're surrendering into something else. You're surrendering into some other path that you want to go down that just maybe needs your full attention, or you're just done with all of the craziness that exists here sometimes. What are you surrendering into? Well, maybe you're thinking about, okay, because if people got rid of their social media account, they would not be seeing it right now. So maybe you want to get rid of all your social media. You want to just be done with it and surrender into something else. So what do you want to surrender into? Why? What do you want to surrender into? This new beginning. What kind of thing do you want to put all your focus into? What are you surrendering into? Well, this talks about diving into your craft head first. Just working on nothing but your craft. Being so focus-minded on nothing but your craft. What are you surrendering into? You are, whether you want to or not, I feel like life is asking you to pause for a minute and to step into like a high priestess era of your life. A guide, an intuitive, a teacher, a wisdom keeper, a shaman, someone who walks the bridge between, earth and spirit world. I feel like you look at social media and you see people with all of these offers, you see people that are all these stars, but it's all just like fake. You want something real, and this thing that you want that's real is this high priestess path. It's something that you really want to dive into. All right, so what are you wanting from this high priestess path? What are you looking for? Looking for balance. You want to be able to have one foot on earth and one foot on the water, one foot, on earth, and you want your feet on earth and your head in the clouds. You want to be grounded when you're able to exist on earth, but also be a bridge towards spirit, towards God, towards just the unseen parts of life. What are you wanting from this high priestess path? You're wanting collaboration with people, with somebody. I'm just noticing all these pentacles. You got a pentacle here, pentacle here, pentacle, pentacle, pentacle. So the high priestess not only has one foot on land and one foot on water, meaning can dive into her underworld and explore her emotions, explore what's going on in her inner world, but also can handle everyday life, the stuff that we see, the stuff that we have to do in life. Not only that, but can have both her feet on the ground and her head in the clouds, being a channel for spirit and bringing messages, wisdom that exists in the spirit world down into earth and teach it and ground it and give it. But they also blend, they also deal with the shadow and the light, realizing that it's one and the same. I'm just thinking of like dancing with your demons, or there's this really beautiful quote, I'm going to butcher it, but it's something like, I invite my demons out for coffee and get to know them or something like that. It's just really beautiful. There's amazing wisdom when you're able to look at your shadows with love without trying to shame them away, push them away, because there's this thing that's called the golden shadow, which is the things that you think are the ugliest parts about yourself, the things that you push away, the shadows in yourself that you push away, the things that you would deem the devil. When you love those things and you uncover what they're there to teach you, the most beautiful gifts lie underneath those shadows. That's where your biggest transformation happens. When you accept all parts of yourself and you love all parts of yourself and you love your shadows and you work with your shadows, it's beautiful. So you're wanting to find collaboration with not only your shadow work and light work in the spirit world and the earth world. Oh, it's a magpie. That is one of my symbols for like a male soulmate that has passed over or like just wants to say hi. So maybe somebody has a partner, a male partner that is in the spirit world. They want to say hi. You want to be in collaboration as this high priestess of dealing with your light and your shadow, the spirit world and the earth world, and your inner world and the outer world. You want to find all of the gold that exists there. It is so windy. I love it. I love the wind. What are you wanting from this high priestess path? You're wanting to give love to people who are struggling in life. You're wanting to offer them love and release, guidance, rest. Somebody that will fight for them. All right, so then what's some next steps for you? Is your first step getting off social media and diving headfirst into this high priestess path? Finding teachers, letting life be your teacher, following your intuition? What's your next step? Oof! We got the Empress, the Four of Wands, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I mean, if you're wanting to step into the high priestess mode, I feel like you're almost there. You're a freaking Empress. This is like one step below high priestess. This is an accumulation of all the queens in the deck. What's your next step? Go slow and steady. This Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady because he knows that anything that is meant for him will never, ever, ever pass him by. He can go as slow as he needs and be as methodical as he needs, because no opportunity, no person, nothing in life that is meant for him will ever pass him by. So go slow and steady. You're already on this path to your ultimate wish fulfillment. You find so much fulfillment being in this Empress energy. Yes, I feel like this path towards becoming a high priestess now is going to be difficult, because juggling all those things and looking into your inner world and dealing with your shadows and communicating with spirit world and all that fun stuff is tough work. It requires you to break down even more to rebuild yourself. It requires you to learn so much more, to be confused and to be lost and to seek guidance on life and other people and stuff. Like, it's a tough path, but it's one you want to walk. You found so much fulfillment being the Empress, now you want to find fulfillment being the Priestess, because you want to help people, you want to guide people, you want to teach people. And not only that, but you just want to be more fulfilled and balanced within yourself. So what's your next steps? Go slow and steady. Maybe call on a friend, someone who's kind, someone who's loving, someone who's supportive, someone who could be a high priestess themselves too, or if not, just at least somebody who understands what your goal is and who can be sympathetic towards it, can be supportive of it, can be there to help ground you when you come across those times on this path where it's a little more chaotic. Someone who will give you love, someone who will love you along this path.